And now to this. More explosions are being reported across Lebanon today, leaving at least 9 people dead and injuring more than 300. Hezbollah's news outlet reports these explosions were the result of walkie-talkies detonating. The Lebanon state-run news agency says several old pager devices exploded in other areas during funeral processions for Hezbollah members killed in yesterday's detonations. According to local health officials, at least 12 people are dead and thousands injured across Lebanon in yesterday's explosion, and that it does include civilians. Hezbollah blames Israel, but Israel is refusing to comment on the attack. Now, all of this is happening while the man you see there, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, is in the Middle East, speaking with Egypt's president in hopes of diffusing the escalating tensions and reaching a ceasefire deal in Gaza. Blinken addressed the exploding pagers incident during a press conference earlier today.
The United States did not know about, nor was it involved in these incidents, and we're still gathering the information and gathering the facts. Broadly speaking, we've been very clear, and we remain very clear, about the importance of all parties avoiding any steps that could further escalate the conflict that we're trying to resolve in Gaza, to see it spread to other fronts.
CBS News correspondent Chris Livesay is following these developments for us from Tel Aviv. Chris, these latest reports suggesting that walkie-talkies are now detonating. We had pagers yesterday, all kind of old-school technology. What's the latest information you have on what's unfolding?
Hey, Errol. Yeah, I mean, Hezbollah is clearly scrambling in the aftermath of these attacks. You know, we were just reporting on how retaliation is anticipated here in Israel, but Hezbollah must still be wondering if there are other devices out there, other potential security breaches that have yet to be exploited. And here we are 24 hours after that last attack, and we're hearing reports, of course, of this latest attack using walkie-talkies. According to the Lebanese Ministry of Health, 1 person is reported killed and about 100 more have been injured. But, you know, it's very early. You know, we still have to wait and see exactly what the aftermath says. I mean, according to eyewitnesses, there are cell phone businesses that are in flames as we speak as a result of the latest explosions in Lebanon.
And as we wait for more specifics on these latest explosions, what information are we learning about where the pagers came from? Because I understand there's an Asian connection, a European connection as well.
That's right. I mean, this is absolutely a developing story. So American officials and Israeli officials have pointed towards a Taiwanese manufacturer. However, that manufacturer, seeking to distance itself, pointed towards a franchising, a licensing partner it uses in Hungary. However, when CBS News reached out to that company in Hungary, the government of Hungary said that that is merely a licensing company. It does no manufacturing whatsoever. Those pagers were not made in Budapest, according to those earlier reports, as they had indicated. So it's still very much a mystery as to the origins and the provenance of these exploding pagers.
Now, you're joining us from Tel Aviv. There is suspicion that perhaps Israel may be behind it. They are not claiming official responsibility, but can you help us understand why Israel is a kind of a prime suspect, at least?
Yes, Israel has not claimed responsibility, but, you know, the talk internally within Israel is whether or not it was the government here, the Mossad, the foreign spy agency that carried this out, or whether or not it was another state actor. After all, Hezbollah has many enemies. But we spoke to a cyber warfare expert here in Tel Aviv who said no matter who it was, it had to be a state actor in order to pull something of this grandeur off.
All right, Chris Livesay, we'll stay connected with you throughout the day as we learn more. Thanks so much.